What is up, everybody? How are you doing? Welcome to the GCTV Randomcast. It is good to see all of you. Happy weekend! Happy Labor Day weekend to those of you here in the States. Summer is winding down, boys and girls, which means video game season is upon us. Holy shit. What's up, everybody? Yes, as you can see, I've been changing backgrounds to my computer again, and oh my god, I was watching video of this game, Horizon Zero Dawn, again, and being like, yes, I do want to play this game, but it's not coming out till next year. Oh, it's so disappointing. But finish it, make it good. I'll play it when it comes out. My hair's all fucked up. I don't give a shit. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the GCTV Randomcast. I'm your host, and my Samurai's Darkside Rob. It's good to see you. Hope you're all having a fantastic week. Weekend started a little early today, so I actually got a chance to get all set up for this fun stuff ahead of time. I didn't have to rush myself, so I'm all ready to go now. I'm ready for you guys. What's up, Renoko? What's up, DJ? What's up, Troll? What's up, everybody else in the chat who's just showing up? I wish Horizon was on PC. Yeah, but I'll take it. We're gonna get new consoles, new more powerful versions of everything, so that'll be a thing. That'll be fine. Video game season. It's never not video game season. Not true. I tend to think you get two waves. You get the front part of the year from like January to March, and then you get the back half of the year from like September to November. Because nothing really great comes out in December, and nothing really amazing comes out between like the month of, June, July, August. Like the first big game that came out at the end of the summer this year was Deus Ex. So, I mean, it's kind of weird to talk about it that way, but there's definitely a wave of games. But yeah, so on one computer I have a background for Nier Automata, which means I have to go back and play the original Nier, which I see a lot of fellow casters on Twitch have been doing recently. Also, DJ, thank you so much for the host, brother. I do appreciate it. And I have... This song is not conducive to talking. This is a much better one to talk over. It's like hearing squealing in my ear. I'm going like, yeah, I can't... words. Oh, you mean video game release season? Oh yeah, no. There's no season for the playing of games. There's definitely a season for the release of games. And also, I should just mention, if you look up here at what's recent and installed on my computer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 5 right there. This one I have played off-cast, but Abzu I have to play. Dragon's Dogma I'm in the middle of. Valley I want to play. Abduction I need to continue. The Turing Test we're going to play tonight. Deus Ex we're going to pick up later this weekend. And then on Sunday, I'm going to try to finish the Neo beta. And then I still have like a bunch of stuff like Headlander, Gunpoint, Grim Dawn, Inside. Quadrilateral Cowboy I didn't actually love as much as I thought I was going to love it. Jalopy, Doom. There's just so much shit here. Hey, Burner, what's up, man? So I'm hoping to get through a couple more of these games. Shadow Warrior, which is so fucking good. I love that game. Also, there was one other thing I wanted to mention in our little preamble here today. So like I said, I am going to be playing the Turing Test for you guys today, which is not to be confused with Deliver Us the Moon, which looks almost fucking identical, and I always get those two mixed up. They're not the same, they're not by the same developer, they're not the same game. The Turing Test and Deliver Us the Moon are just two completely different games. Don't get them confused. Hey Phrase, how you doing? You gonna play Grim Dawn? Did you see that Titan's Quest Anniversary Edition just got released like 2 days ago? Yeah, you guys told me about that. I remember talking about that on another... Either we were talking about that in the Discord channel or we were talking about that here. I don't remember. But I definitely remember being like, holy shit, I have not played the Titan's Quest games. I don't know that I have enough time. I certainly know that I don't have enough time to play all the games that I want to play right now. But I've definitely started just going like, I'm not going to get to everything on cast. Some of this stuff I'm going to have to play off cast and then try to play it on cast. But I definitely want to play Inside because everybody's been talking about it and I want to finish it. I want to play Valley because everybody's been playing it. Abzu, what I played of it so far is fucking dope. I mean, it's definitely a journey type game. Headlander is fucking cool. Gunpoint is cool, and I also have Deadbolt, which are kind of similar games. Volume I've been wanting to play on cast. Hyperlight Drifter I need to finish. I'm 2 out of 4 bosses into it. And I want to finish Doom, so I'm gonna try to get to some of these shorter games this weekend and see if I can't bang out a couple of them before the end of Labor Day weekend, since I've got 4 days ahead of me where I'm not going to be doing much aside being here and playing video games for you fine folks. Hey Trenchant, how you doing? And again, to everybody who's in the States, I think that's most people here so far, happy Labor Day weekend. I hope we still have a little bit of summer left, but summer is winding down. It's okay by me because it's been pretty hot for most. But yeah, summer's over, people. It's fucking crazy. I don't know where this summer went. Like, it's nuts. I mean, it's already September already. Like, where is this year going? Also, wanted to bring up one other thing that I have been reading on my downtime. I had tried to make a point of getting back into reading books. And the reason for this is because there are times when I just need to do something with my brain that's not playing video games all the time, so that I actually like doing some literary stuff, reading some of the stuff that's like coming out. Because the fucked up thing is that there's so many new shows coming out all the time that are based on books, and just like books are still like the forefront of where most Hollywood and television get their ideas from, because neither has an original thought in their head anymore. Except for Stranger Things. Even if it's referential, that show's too fucking good not to be awesome. But I wanted to show you this. I picked this up at the Strand outdoor bookstore at Central Park after one of my PT sessions. Holy fucking shit, it's good. It's really good. I'm really liking it. And they're turning it, or have already turned it, into a Starz show, which is premiering in October, and I can't fucking wait to see it. I highly, highly recommend it. So if you're looking for a good book to read, I mean, Neil Gaiman is a fantastic writer, and yeah, it's really good. I'm really liking it so far. So just wanted to bring that up because I know his show is coming out, and I was like, I didn't know this was a book. Oh, also, this was a book that was written like in '93 or something. So it's been out for a long time, and they're only just turning it into a show now. So, well, I love Jim Butcher's books. I was really disappointed after what was his, oh god, why can't I remember the name of the guy in Chicago who's like witch and investigator. Why can't I remember his name? I love those novels, but I got so jaded when that fucking show was so badly translated from book to show. It was canceled after one season. It's like, you guys couldn't have fucked this up more. Books are awesome, and I think the Dresden Files, thank you, Burner. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I think in this age of, video games and shit being on your phone and, basically being online connected everywhere, books, and especially paperback books, I'm not talking about like, stuff on an iPad or on a Kindle or stuff, just like having an actual fucking book and taking it somewhere and reading something that's analog is fucking awesome. It's such a great change of pace from video games, which, don't get me wrong, I'm obsessed with video games. I love video games, but I still love a good story, so... and I picked up another book, actually. I did not know about this author at all when I picked up this book, but I picked it up at the same time. It's actually, the name of it is covered, but it's J.G. Ballard's High Rise. And it's not a very long book. It's only like 200 pages. But it's incredibly fucked up. It's like it's written in the 1950s, and it's sort of a utopian, like, it's kind of like an examination of apartment buildings when apartment buildings were just getting popular. Like when the first high-rise buildings went up, and what a weird sort of fucked up society that could create if you had people of different economic levels in a high-rise building, which is normally what you have, but like taken to the extreme. And apparently there was a movie of it made in 2015, which wasn't very good. But the book is messed up. I highly recommend it. I read like the first 20 pages and I'm like, this is fucked up. As somebody who lives in a city with high-rise buildings, this is fucking completely messed up in kind of the best way. So it's really good. I haven't been able to get into a fantasy book in a really long time. I'm much more of like a sci-fi satire kind of guy these days, although I've been trying to read fantasy. Like, I can't even get into the Game of Thrones books these days. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. And I've tried. I've started reading them, and I have to put them down because I can't. Yeah, so just a couple of things I've been up to. One other thing that I wanted to mention, I started laying the groundwork for the music casts and the music show, which I'm going to try to do twice a week. So that gives me time to write stuff in the downtime and then also bring it back onto the show. I have some overlays that I have to work out for that, but the graphics have gone up. I put the Facebook pages up. I put the backgrounds up for that. So that is moving along, and I'm hoping to get that started soon. Also, I'm going to be buying some more gear in the next couple of days to start doing vlogs for the video game channel, which I will be calling the Robservation. It's just going to be very cool. Hashtag Robservation. And that's going to be video game related vlog stuff for the Game Crashers channel. And additionally, I'm going to be doing vlogs on my personal channel on YouTube that are more creative-based, music-based, sort of going through my process of trying to write more music. So those will be coming hopefully before the end of the year. I just have to get the gear, which means I have to get the payola in order to be able to do that. But yeah, just a couple of things coming down the pike, as the saying goes, in the not too distant future. So exciting stuff happening, and hopefully I will have you guys along for it. Also, I haven't finished it yet, but the Patreon will be up and functioning hopefully by the end of September. So as soon as that goes live, I will let you guys know about that if you are interested in supporting the content that I do here on this channel and across the interwebs. So more news about that soon. In the meantime, the stream tip Twitch alerts has now become, what the hell is Twitch alerts now? Streamlabs. So the Streamlabs link is still down below if you feel like supporting the cast, which, as I've always said, is optional but very much appreciated. I will take follows always, first and foremost, because that's usually the best thing you can do to support the channel. But if you feel like donating, the links are still down below. And hopefully the Patreon will follow shortly thereafter. In the meantime, that's going to do it for the intro. So why don't we get down to playing some of the Turing Test, which just recently released. I think it released in like the last week. And it continues the string of puzzle games that we've been playing on the channel here. And it should be a fun time. I don't really know very much about this game other than what I've seen from other casters playing it and the bare minimum of videos that I've seen coming out of like conventions leading up to it. I think there was something like big media blitz out of Gamescom, but other than that, I really haven't seen much. So I'm excited to get down to it. So why don't we do that very thing? Pull the music out here. By the way, the first song you heard when we were starting up the cast tonight was by a fantastic artist known as Starcadian. He has 2 albums out on Bandcamp, and his last... Who that? Cody! Thank you so much for the host. Very much appreciated, dude. What the hell word did I say? Very much appreciated, dude, brother, buddy, bromigo. Thank you. There we go. Thank you. And will you actually beat this game, though? I have no idea, Cody. Stick around. Maybe you'll find out. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So he has 2 albums on Bandcamp. I would highly, highly check him out. It hasn't... He's been very quiet for, like, almost 3 years now. So I don't know if he's still active, but the 2 albums that he has on Bandcamp are fantastic. So I highly recommend checking them out. Starcadian is the name of the artist. And, yeah. Take a look. In a book is reading rainbow. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to mention. Okay, last thing I'll mention, then we'll get down to business here. Also, I don't know why that's so fucking loud. Hello. If you want to watch something that's really ridiculous, but also kind of amazing at the same time, the entire animated series of Star Trek, the 1973 Star Trek animated series, is currently on Netflix. I've been binge watching them. The episodes are only like 23 minutes long each. They are wonderfully, terribly brilliant. Terrible in that the animation quality is just, well, actually, it's not that bad. Like, I've actually seen way worse animation as far as animation goes, but the stories are actually pretty fucking good. And it was only... It did sound like that, right, Renoko? I'm like, why is that on this? I don't know. It's crazy. But no, if you get a chance to check that out and you like sort of Bradbury-esque or like the original series Star Trek stories, these are just like, I looked at it, I was like, this is potentially 2 more series worth of Star Trek stories that I haven't seen before. What could possibly be bad about this other than the fact that it kind of looks janky? And that's kind of the worst thing about it, is janky as fuck. And also, some of the performances are a little stilted because you can probably imagine, like, you get William Shatner or Leonard Nimoy or, you know, what is his name? I can't remember anybody else's name right now. You get the actors in an audio booth reacting to nothing while saying these lines that mean nothing, and all of a sudden, you know, it's that thing of, we don't really know what's going on. We have to get out of here. I don't see anything. You know, Dr. McCoy, your logic precludes you Vulcan best. Like, all the lines sound like they're coming out of left field, but when it does work, it's kind of fucking awesome. Yeah, all the names of all the cast members went completely out of my head. All right, so we have this all set to go. I want to make sure that I have the subtitles are enabled. Let me know if the game audio is too loud or I'm too quiet or, you know, the usual shit. I do appreciate you guys letting me know if something is off with the cast. Also, it'd be good if I switched cameras. And it looks like we are, is that 12 of, how many? 12 of 25. So we're 12 of 25 off of the follower goal. We are currently at 2275. I'm hoping by the end of this weekend we can pass 2300 on our way to 3,000 followers. It would be fucking amazing if we could hit 3,000 followers by the end of the year. We're going to try to do that. I don't know if it's possible, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Also, guys, if you're not following us on Twitter, I hope you guys will consider doing so. We are at 902 Twitter's followers right now. Love to get that number up to 1,000. I can only do that with you guys' help. So if you are on Twitter and you're not following us on Twitter right now, go check us out at Maruna. Thank you so much for the host. Welcome to the channel. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend. But yeah, definitely follow us on Twitter if you get a chance, because that would be fucking awesome for you to do so we can keep pushing that number up to 1,000 Twitter followers, which would be fucking dope. Because I'm pretty sure we went from, this year alone, we went from like 780 followers up to 900. So if we could get that number up to 1,000, that would be fucking sick. How are you doing, Maruna? Here we go.